do it. Order of operations. Some of you started learning order of operations in 5th, others in 6th, others today. Order of operations. Does anybody know what order of operations involve? Did anybody use PEMDAS? Does that ring a bell for anybody? Maybe you don't remember exactly what it is, but
Exponents. There you go. Only learn
yep.
multiplication, dividing, adding, and subtraction.
Okay.
In 4th grade.
Cool. So PEMDAS is, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, that's how I learned it. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, and subtract. I like it. That's the way I learned it. But a lot of times kids get this confused as to what comes first. Like, does multiplication always comes first because the M is here? No, this is from left to right. This is from left to right. So kids kind of forget that. So in 7th grade, we teach you a different way of memorizing order of operations. And it's called circle the terms, which if you came here last year, you guys circled the terms. Circle the terms. What else was I going to say? And it also prepares you for algebra with the circle the terms. By what circle the terms means is that we circle everything but the addition and subtraction signs. So we're going to do circling, circle the terms to help us do the math because if we don't follow the correct order of operations, you get a different answer and it's a wrong answer. So mathematicians millions of years ago, or thousands, developed order of operations so that everyone got the same answer. Okay, so here we go. It's pretty easy today. Basic math. 10 times 2 minus 25 divided by 5 plus 6. All right, write it down first. Aaliyah, let's write it down. It's a long problem. Let's continue. Okay, so we're going to circle the terms. So we're going to circle everything except the subtraction and the addition sign. So we start circling. This is multiplication, so it gets circled together. This is division, so it gets circled together. And then the poor little 6 just kind of hangs out by itself. Notice that the only thing that's not circled are the subtraction and addition problem. The reason we circle is to create mini problems that we have to do. Mini problems. So this is a mini problem that we get to do. What does it mean when they're together? Multiplication. So 10 times 2?
20.
So this circle gives me 20. Bring down the minus. What does this circle give me?
Divide.
Well, what's 25 divided by 5? So this circle gives me an answer of 5. Then I drop down the addition and I drop down the 6. Okay? The circles are there to help you, do the mini problems. All right. Now, we don't have any more circles. It's all addition and subtraction. Now, this is important. You have to go from left to right. Doesn't matter if I subtract first or add first. Yes, it does. You will get a different answer if you add these two numbers first. We're not going to add them because they're in the back. We have to go from left to right, like you read a word, like when we read. All right, what's 10 minus 5?
15.
Sorry, 20 minus 5 plus 6.
Equals 21.
And that's our answer. So the circles make mini problems that we have to solve. And then at the end, we're going to be adding and subtracting. Now let's do it the wrong way. What if I did add 5 plus 6 first? What's 5 plus 6?
11.
11. So what's 20 minus 11?
9.
9. You would get 9 instead of 21, and it would be wrong. Okay? You have to use the correct order of operations to solve it correctly. Do you remember doing this before? Cool. Today we won't have any negative numbers. We'll practice remembering order of operations. Tomorrow and Wednesday we'll throw in negative numbers. That's what makes it 7th grade. All right, let's try this one. 12 divided by 2, Kelby, plus 6 times 3. Let's write it down, Cruz. We're going to write this down. So you write it down, so when we start doing the math, you're ready. You're not like, oh, wait, I'm still copying. We're ready to go. All right. What do I circle?
The 12.
12 divided by 2, and then I see the addition sign and I stop circling. Like it's like a break. Stop. And I skip the addition, start circling. Can I circle the multiplication? Yep. Can I circle the 3? Yep.
Okay.
So it's like a mini problem. Because it's multiplication, I can circle it together. All right, what's my first answer, my first circle? 6. Bring down the plus. 18. What's 6 plus 18?
24.
24. If you don't circle, you might accidentally go, okay, 12 divided by 2 is 6. Now I'm going to add 6. And then times 3. You will get a different answer, a wrong answer. So the circling is allowing us to do the correct order of operations. We're okay?
You won't get it wrong.
Yeah, you will. You'll get 12 times 3, which is 36. There's a reason. Okay, side note. Do we remember what 3 squared equals?
6. Yes. Wait, no. 9.
Because 3 squared means 3 times 3. These are exponents, which we'll be using for this assignments. 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9. It's not 3 times 2. The 2 tells the 3 to repeat itself 2 times. What's 5 squared?
25.
Good. Means 5 times 5, which is 25, and you write this down. Yay, us.
Oh.
4 squared?
16.
Yay, Fred, who's not writing this down, is going to write this down super quickly before I walk over there. Yay, us. So make sure when you see an exponent, you write the number again. It's not 4 times 2. It's 4 times 4. It's not 5 times 2. Careful. It is a mistake kids do, but hopefully you're not that kid and you don't make this mistake. All right, so that was side note. Why? Because I need it for this problem. 6 minus 2 plus 3 squared minus 10 divided by 2. All right, what are we going to circle?
10 squared.
To the power of 2. The 6 and the 2, you know, we can't do anything with them right now. They kind of just hang out for a second. So what do we get when you do 3 squared?
9.
3 times 3, which is? 9, right? Number one mistake kids think, it's 6. Minus, what do I get from this circle? 5. Then I bring down everything else. And we go, any more multiplication, division? Nope. It's all adding and subtracting, which is fine. Now we're going to do left to right. Now notice that we're not changing subtraction, right? Because this is like easy subtraction that we can do with our hands and fingers. So we're not keep, change, opposite. At least not today. No keep, change, opposite for today. Finish it out, finish it out. What do we get?
8.
6 minus 2, 4, plus 9, 13, minus 5, 8. Could you go slower and use your fingers and all that good stuff? Yeah, it's cool. Easy?
Yes.
Yes. All right, let's talk about parentheses. The P. 20 divided by parentheses 5 minus 1 plus 6. All right. When you have parentheses, stop everything and do that first, even before you circle. If you have parentheses, you just do that. Parentheses is like, do me first. All right, do that first. What is 5 minus 1?
4.
So this gives you 4 plus 6 divided by 20. Now we're going to circle this mini problem to do first. 20 divided by 4 is 5. Then, yep. Yeah. Do you get a different answer if you do something different? Yes. And then sometimes you end up with like a decimal when we don't need a decimal. We definitely don't need a decimal. Uh-oh. The holes are in all different places. Yeah, Lily can't do it. Just totally fair. Alright, the holes are all every which way. So, can you go to order of operations B? So, everybody on the side that says order of operations side B, please. Thank you. Just so everybody's on the same page, right here. We're good?
Yeah.
Now, first thing you're going to do with this problem, this worksheet, is do the parentheses. So do the mini problems with the parentheses. So give me an answer here, and an answer here first. Ready, set, go. Give me those 3 answers. Oh. Work ahead. It's cool. Okay, let me check my answer again. So give me an answer in each parentheses. Each parentheses give me an answer. Use your fingers. Use your multiplication. Huh? I mean, if you can go a little ahead of me, yeah. But, you know. So, what's 9 minus 4? You get 5. 7 plus 5? 12. And then 3 times 10? Okay, so should you have been able to do that on your own? Yeah. And then, once we did all the parentheses, then you drop down what you haven't used. Oh, so I use this, and I use this, right? So what haven't I used? A multiplication, a divide by 2, and another division sign, right? Now, there's no addition, there's no subtraction. It would be one ginormous circle, which means just do it from left to right. 5 times 12. I don't know. Let me look at my multiplication table. And you get 60. So this gives you 60. Now I'm going to bring my divide by 2. 60 divided by 2 is 30. Now I'm going to bring my divide by, 30. You know, what's 30 divided by 30? 1. I don't know if I said this before. If Ashley comes in late right now, she walks in, she sees this, she might be like, oh my God, this is really hard, right? What's going on? There's a lot of stuff happening. But you realize, hopefully you guys, by sitting here for the last 20 minutes, okay, it's not terrible, right? There's a lot of things happening, but the math, when you really look at it, is not so hard. The hardest thing here was, what's 5 times 12, in my opinion. All right, let's jump over to the next one. Can you tell me what the answer is from this parentheses and this parentheses first? Come on.
What does that mean? No, that's wrong.
There's no decimals, there's no negatives. So if you work ahead of me and you end up with an answer of like 2.5, you're like, 2.5? You did something wrong. You did an order wrong of operations. All right, what's 5 times 8? 40. What's 7 minus 6? 1. All right, so we did this, and we did this. What do? I drop everything down. Divide by 10 minus 4 plus 6 in a division sign. So now we're going to circle. I circle this, and I circle this. So now do the 2 circles. What do you get? What's 40 divided by 10? 4 minus 4 plus, what's 9 divided by 1? 4 minus 4, 0 plus 9. Does it look like it's hard work? Does it look complicated? Yeah, I could say that. But today, the math is pretty easy. All right. Ooh, the next one. What's so different about the next one? There's parentheses inside the parentheses. What? So what do I do? See how there's parentheses inside the parentheses? You're going to do the math that's inside the inside parentheses. Inside. All right, so do the one that's inside. 10 minus 8. So you do this one that's inside first. I just want to say inside like 15 times.
And then we divide the answer we got from that.
Yep. So what's 10 divided by 8? 2. Then divide by 2 is still in the parentheses. Oh, what's 2 divided by 2? 1. When it's the same number, it equals 1. No matter what you divide by, if it's the same numbers, it equals 1. Then I'm going to bring down the division sign, that one. Then bring down the 7, bring down the minus, the 4, the 3, and then the 9. So you just bring everything down, right? It's easier to copy from your paper than probably from me. So bring down the 9, bring down the 3, the 4, the 7, right? All right, now we circle. What do we circle? 9 times 3 and 7 divided by 1. Does it make a difference? Yes, it does. Richard, what did you get for this answer? Yes. What's 9 times 3? 27 plus 4 minus, what's 7 divided by 1?
7.
All right, finish it out. What's 27 plus 4? 31 minus 7. 24? Yeah. Could you go slower and go on the side and subtract and borrow? Yeah. Because if this is going to be on your quiz, you're going to need to know how to do them, right? All right, next one. Okay, what do I do first for the next one? Do the parentheses that are inside, inside, inside. So what's the math problem that's inside, inside, inside?
2 plus 3.
2 plus 3. Everyone in this classroom can do 2 plus 3. What do we get?
5.
5 times your 6, because that's still in the parentheses. What's 6 times 5?
30.
What? Is it? 30. Divided by. What's in this parentheses? 2. Bring down the division sign. Bring down the 5. Plus, bring down the 4. What do I circle?
30 divided by 2.
Yeah, all of this is in one giant circle, except for the 4. Because one of my students last period, they added 5 plus 4. And I'm like, don't be adding 5 plus 4. The 5 doesn't belong to the 4. Huh? Oh yeah, I just have to circle the 4 by itself. All alone.
Left him.
It's alright. It's a strong 4. They can handle it.
Fake friends.
Rather have no friends than fake friends, right?
Yes, sir.
Anyways, we talk about other things. What's 30 divided by 2?
15.
15. Then I have the divide
5.
by 5.
Back to 3.
3
That's 4.
plus 4.
7.
We okay?
Yes.
Now, do you think the calculator can do this math if you just plug it in this way?
Yes.
Yes. Wait, no.
No.
No. No.
I mean, does your calculator have parentheses?
Yes.
No.
Have you ever turned your phone?
Yeah, if you turn your phone, it does have parentheses.
yeah.
But, so your calculator can sometimes do order of operations, and sometimes it can't. So you have to be very careful how you type it in. Like, if you type it in, the way it's you see it, it may not do it correctly. So you have to be very careful when using a calculator.
Decimals.
Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. All right, the next one. What do I have to do first, Destiny? What do I have to do first? What math problem do I do first? I like it. Let's do that first. All right, that gives me 2 times, what's 3 plus 7? 10. So 2 times 10? 20. Then I bring everything down. Then we circle. What's 20 divided by 2? 10 minus 5? 5 plus 4? All right, next one. What do I do? 8 minus 3. That one looks really like complicated, but it's not. It's not. It's not. Do 8 minus 3 first. All right, what's 8 minus 3?
5.
So I have 5. Then I have a times 2. Then I have a divide by 5, all within that parentheses, right? What do I do first? Times. Because it comes first. What's 2 times 5? 10. Divided by 5? 2. So all of this is just from this set of parentheses, from this part. Just 2. So all this thing is all of this. And we just get 2. Are we done? No, it feels like it because we did a lot of work already. But we got to drop down the 9 plus 6 minus 10 divided by 2. All right, what do I do first? Circle. What do I circle? 10 divided by 2. Ten divided by 2? 5. Minus 6 plus 9. Now do it from left to right. Use your fingers. 9 plus 6. Minus 5. So, yes, no, maybe so. Easy, hard, in the middle. I mean, I wanted to walk you through them, you know, not just leave you by yourself. What kind of teacher would I be? Yeah, I know. All right, to the back. I want you to do now problems 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, 3.
All right, 1, 2, and 3. Make sure we pick up the floors. There's a lot of trash. Flew off. That's dropped. You guys are leaving me a lot of trash, so make sure you pick up your trash. And if there's trash when you arrive, let me know so I can talk to the period before you. But let's try to keep our school and your area clean. All right, let's do it. Number 1, parentheses first.